Hello, this is Maxwell Derwin speaking. Welcome to the coolest podcast in the world. It's me and Parker today, and we'll be talking about our favorite music, favorite albums of all time, best performers right now, certain things like that.
Fun day.
So, Parker, you can start us off. What's your favorite album of all time? Who's it by? And what are your favorite songs on it and why?
My favorite album all time is probably The Wall by Pink Floyd. It's just some of my favorite songs are Hey You, Comfortably Numb, One of My Turns, The Trial, maybe Mother. All in all, though, it's a really amazing album. It's hard to just choose some favorites because, they're all pretty amazing. Got thing to say about it? I know you've listened to it.
Yeah, I really like The Wall. Definitely top 3 albums of all time. The different guitar solos and riffs on it, absolutely incredible. I love the continuation from song to song, how it just flows together nicely. There's not really many albums that do that. And The Wall's really unique in the fact that it has 3 parts to one song, Another Brick in the Wall.
Yeah, which are all like really good parts. The first one's kind of more of acoustic, slow, and the second one's obviously the really popular one. It's kind of funky and like has a really good solo in it. And the third one kind of closes out the first half of the album, first side, which then it obviously, it does have a couple after that, and then it opens back up into Hey You, which is another incredible song, really somber, and opens the mood for the second half with Roger singing and the guitar solo in it, which are both incredible. It's a really good solo. It kind of gets overlooked. All the solos on the album do, I think, due to the Comfortably Numb solos, which, deserve all the credit they get. They are amazing. Gilmour's an incredible soloist with, he wasn't as crazy as like someone like Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, like that, but just like his use of like bending and other stuff like that, and his effects. When I was reading about Dark Side, which I know isn't The Wall, but it said pretty much everything on the album was mastered, but the only thing to pretty much go through how it originally was Gilmour's guitar playing. So it was pretty much from what you heard come out of the amp was what went on the record, which is pretty amazing and kind of shows how amazing he is in a band with other amazing talents.
Dark Side of the Moon, even though it is one of the most mainstream Pink Floyd albums, it definitely is, I'd say, top 10, top 20 albums of all time. Time, Money, obviously.
Great. The vocals on Great Gig in the Sky are insane.
And it's a great bridge between Time and Money.
Yeah, the story for that one goes, they were in the studio and she was a backup singer, the person that sang it, and they just told her to go out there and sing over what they had done, and like they all broke down into tears because it was so beautiful to hear, just in one take. She recorded it. So, that's a really amazing story behind like a really amazing song, honestly. And then later in the album, you get like Any Color You Like, Brain Damage, Eclipse, which are all amazing songs. It definitely deserves all the credit it gets as an album.
But I'd say The Wall is better overall.
Yeah, I prefer The Wall. I like the double side LP that has a lot to offer.
The Wall and I'd say even Animals is a little bit better.
Animals, yeah. I think Dogs is one of their best songs. The double guitar solo.
Yeah.
And I like how it features Gilmour and Roger Waters singing. And I really like their like long progressive rock ballads like Dogs, Pigs, Sheep, all from that album.
Yeah.
Shine On You Crazy Diamond, both parts of it. Obviously Echoes.
Yeah, in general, Pink Floyd's one of the best,
in my opinion,
best bands.
Yeah.
Best bands. One of them. But yeah, before that, they're more, they're slower albums like, help me out here.
Like before Dark Side?
Yeah.
Before Dark Side, it was pretty psychedelic. I mean, they were still feeling the influence from Syd Barrett. I mean, you get back to Piper at the Gates of Dawn. That album is crazy, like full-blown psychedelia. And after that, you get into Saucerful Secrets, which Barrett only...
But yeah, like More and Obscured by Clouds. And
yeah, Obscured by Clouds, definitely. And Umagoom is an incredible album. All the live performances on the first half.
Yeah.
Their second, one of two of their double-side LPs. On the second half, it's just a part they all contributed, which is really experimental, weird. It's definitely worth a listen, but I don't think a lot of people like it.
Yeah, I feel like...
Water screams on the first live song. I think it's Saucerful Secrets.
I feel like the rest of the Pink Floyd albums are often overlooked, like besides Dark Side, The Wall, Wish You Were Here, and Animals.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the albums, metal's pretty popular among people who listen, but aside from that, I feel like most of them are overlooked.
Echo's just an incredible song. I mean, it's a commitment to listen to it because it's 23 minutes and you can't really just like cut it off halfway through because you have to get to the second part. I mean, the middle of it's like whale noises and really weird stuff. But again, the soloing on that, just everything about that song is incredible, especially the live at Pompeii version.
How about modern artists, Parker? Who's your favorite modern artist right now? And what are your favorite projects by him or her?
Ooh, probably Parquet Courts. My favorite albums by him would be Human Performance or Light of Gold. They're a post-punk band out of New York. They started as a country band in Texas, but they moved to New York to pursue music further. They decided to follow post-punk.
Which is definitely more enjoyable than country.
I definitely agree.
No offense to country listeners, but...
Sometimes you can hear their country influences come out, which can be really interesting to hear in a punk band. But it's really cool. It's kind of pretty experimental at times, especially one of their albums, Content Nausea, I think. Might be Sunbathing Animals, one of them. Super experimental, like avant-garde punk, but all in all, they're just a really incredible band.
Yeah, it's good to see singular. It's good to see bands that can blend different music types, even if it's country by chance.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Kanye West, Parker?
I love Kanye West. I don't listen to a ton of rap anymore, but he was always my favorite rapper and definitely still is my favorite rapper. Just everything he's done for the rap genre and music in general is incredible. He has, not only is he like an amazing rapper, but he's also an amazing producer.
I would even say his producing skills are better than his rap skills.
Yeah. I think he has hands down the two best rap albums of all time, 808s and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I could argue that Yeezus is up there too. I don't know if it'd be third though for rap albums.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is one of my favorite albums ever. It's Devil in a New Dress, Runaway, Gorgeous, Lost in the World, all great songs.
It starts to the second it ends, it's incredible. Even when you get into like the Good Friday releases before that, like Christian Dior Flow, Christmas in Harlem, just some of the Good Friday stuff. I think Click was one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Click was one.
It's just amazing that was the peak of his career, probably. And just seeing him work in that era was truly incredible. I wasn't a fan of him then, but I guess I look back on it and just what he did for rap music in general was incredible, especially how he had just come off 808s and Heartbreak, which was incredibly groundbreaking, cutting edge for the rap genre. Releasing a sad auto-tune album. No one really did that. There were people trying it, like Kid Cudi, but no one was really big.
Kid Cudi did basically get his start on 808s.
Yeah. Yeah, Kanye had a huge part in making him a bigger artist. Definitely.
How about we talk about the heir to Kanye West's throne, Travis Scott?
Okay.
One of
It's a bold statement.
one of the best current artists right now, with Rodeo, Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight, Days Before Rodeo, and El Faro, with Astroworld on the way, and a tape with Quavo soon. Soon is a very broad word, whether it's a year ago or yesterday.
Travis is not good with soon.
No, he's not. He's not good with the definition of soon. But so Kanye West and T.I. both helped basically found Travis Scott's talent.
Yeah, Travis did a lot of work on Kanye's albums, producing wise.
Yeah, he worked on the Good Music, Cruel Summer. He worked on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus, 808s.
Has he been featured on a solo Kanye album singing? Rapping, I guess.
I
don't think he has.
Don't believe so. I can't think of.
He wasn't on Life of Pablo.
He wasn't on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think he's only on Cruel Summer.
Yeah, he produced on Yeezus though. I think he did something on Life of Pablo.
Yeah, he helped. He helped put it together.
Yeah.
But yeah, just overall one of the best performers right now, I would say. Even though it's a little bit biased coming from me, I'd say he's one of the best performers right now. The way he produces, he designs clothes. He's an actor in certain movies. He's just all around incredible creative mind. He's been a couple side acts. It's small, but just seeing how he has impacted all parts of popular culture and art and stuff like that. And just the production work he's done for Kanye, like we said, Jay-Z, Drake, Rihanna, just many great artists. But yeah, he's definitely innovative, and I just am excited to see where he goes with his albums that are quote soon.
Yeah, the more I listen to him, I feel Days Before Rodeo is his strongest project. It's by far the least like mainstream.
Yeah, it's very experimental. It's very unique.
Yeah,
I'd say even comparatively to even rappers coming out with projects right now.
I think all the rap right now is pretty much the same.
It's all rap. Metro Boomin and a bunch of trap music.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like trap music, just it's getting kind of old because it's all the same now.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired of it at this point. Once I've just sat down and listened to like any new trap in a very, very long time.
Yeah, Birds seems pretty. His latest album, Birds from 2016, is fairly similar to a lot of trap albums. Rodeo is technically under the trap genre, but conceptually I think it does a lot better of a job than the rest of his projects.
Earlier in the trap.
Yeah, that was late into 2015. He just shared a lot about his story. It was a great album. It was trap music, but it was still a lot more conceptual than current trap music.
I just want to point out that I introduced Max Derwin, Travis Scott's biggest fan, to Travis Scott.
Yes.
And he did not like him at first.
I did not like him for the first month of listening to him.
You would not listen to him.
I refused. I will admit that I tried and I didn't like him. And then a couple weeks after Parker tried to show me, somebody showed me a new single he'd released on SoundCloud called Wonderful.
That was good.
And I don't know. I'd never heard him before besides what Parker had shown me, and I just wanted to give him more of a try. So I looked him up on SoundCloud and listened to Days Before Rodeo, and then went through Rodeo, and it was I fell in love. And 2 years later, here we are. I'm his biggest fan that we know of. But speaking of production skills, Mike Dean and Rick Rubin.
Really good.
Incredible producers right now. Mike Dean does a lot of work for Travis Scott's albums. He mixes a lot.
One thing I really like that Mike Dean did for Kanye, who he also works with a lot, he works with that whole like good music group. On Guilt Trip on Yeezus, there's that second, or is it Hold My Liquor?
It's Hold My Liquor.
Hold My Liquor. Yeah, we'll talk about this. The guitar solo, it's a really basic, but it's just really interesting. I really like it. You don't really hear a lot of guitar and rap anymore.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the greatest producers still, even now in his later years. But he's done a great job of keeping different rap music like sectionalized. Like he does work with trap, but he doesn't specifically just work with trap like Metro Boomin or like Pierre Bourne or like every other, or Zaytoven or every other producer. He's got a whole variety of R&B, conceptual rap, trap music, just a lot of different. And Rick Rubin and him have single-handedly formed modern rap.
He pretty much made rap.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was young and started
NWA.
No, he didn't start NWA.
What was he involved with then?
Def Jam.
Def Jam. He started Def Jam.
Yeah, in a college dorm room.
Oh yeah, Def Jam was where NWA got their start.
Yeah.
But yeah, just single-handedly brought up Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, all of them. He just has really done a great job with forming rap in general, how it is today. Yeah, incredible producer.
Let's see. What else can we talk about? I know you don't really listen to Led Zeppelin, do you?
Not too much. I wouldn't deny that they're one of the greatest bands, but I just never got into them.
I really love Led Zeppelin. One thing about them is every member of the group is just so incredibly talented. Like Jimmy Page on guitar is hands down one of the best guitarists of all time. I don't know if I have him in my second, third, or fourth spot. It always alternates between Jimmy Page, Eric Clapton, David Gilmour. Hendrix has the number one, but just everyone in that group is so incredible. Robert Plant sounds like a Greek god. And John Bonham is, I think, the best drummer ever. Just incredible. Keith Moon's up there too. And then John Paul Jones just holds it down, keeps the rhythm for everyone. So they're really just incredible. Anyone you want to talk about, Max?
Right now, I have been, or earlier this year, actually, I've gotten a lot into Tame Impala, Currents and Lonerism. And I was really excited to see that Kevin Hart, is that his name? Kevin Parker. And leader of Tame Impala was in the studio with none other than Travis Scott. And I think it'd be really cool if they brought those two types, like an indie alternative, together with modern rap. Mac DeMarco, also an incredible artist.
Been on him. Not trying to sound like a hipster, but I was a fan before everyone else was.
Yeah, he started it. Parker really started the whole Travis wave, the whole Kanye West wave, the whole Mac DeMarco wave. Brockhampton. He got all of our friend group into Brockhampton. Yeah, we're actually all going to see them in February.
They're a rock or a rap boy band based out of Texas, but they live in LA now. They've released a mixtape, All American Trash, and 2 albums, Saturation 1 and 2. And their third studio album, Saturation 3, is releasing
December 15th.
Yeah, is that Friday?
Yeah, Friday, supposedly their last one.
Yeah, it said last studio album. Some people think they're breaking up. Hopefully not, but
they also said that before Saturation 2.
Yeah, they did say Saturation 2 is going to be their last, the last of the Saturation series. And here we are now, so who knows what to believe.
Yeah, it seems like rap artists don't really not very fluent in English vocabulary. But yeah, anyway.
Show in February, though, so, I mean, they break up, they're going to have to stay civil until then. They also all live in a house together in LA, so I don't know what's going to happen with all that. I feel like
we'll see where that goes.
Not being truthful, I guess, but
yeah. Anyway, music is constantly evolving. it's fair to say that it's some modern music has changed for the worst, but there are definitely great artists out right now, even opposed to Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin.
A lot of like new types of music are popping up, like even the like lo-fi rock we use as the intro and outro for this. Like we just found it on YouTube, and I think it's a really interesting, like nice song, and just like a band made that, somebody made that music, which is really interesting. And there's just so much music out there. Just go listen to
and just seeing through the evolution from the 70s to now, how much it's changed and how trends have changed, and music has influenced movies, clothes, every way to express yourself. It's changed. But thanks for joining us today, guys, and it's the coolest podcast in the world, don't forget it, and we are out.
Bye-bye.